Hello, welcome back to ayakastyles. I hope you're doing well. So today's video is all about Zara dresses, so let's jump into it. So this is the first item. I got size small, my usual size, and it is a tulle dress. All the layers has, tulle holes to it, but it has like 1, 2, 3 layers around the bum area, and yeah, I think overall 3 layers, and it is on a darker color, so I don't think you have to worry about too much for your nippy being see-through, maybe shape but not the color. And yeah, it's nice. If you're taller ladies, definitely it's gonna be short. You can probably consider sizing up even, because this is not too loose. Like, it runs almost true to size. It might be slightly small, but there's no problem, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure you can size up and to have a little bit longer length if you're taller ladies. Yeah, but for me, I'm 5'2", 157 centimeter. My measurements are also in the description box if you're wondering. And also, items are linked in the description box. Yeah. There's nothing to actually complain about. If you are into more darker color, I think this would be nice, kind of pop color, but it's still on the darker palette. Yeah, and it is actually navy blue, so it's probably a little different dress than your usual dress, like a different color palette than your and the color wise, it is actually like a navy base, so it gives not too dark. It's like a perfect summery dark dress. Yeah, but let's move on to the next item. Alright, so this is the next item. Light, like a powder pink satin dress. I got size small, my usual size, I think. Am I right? Yes, size small. And I'll say it runs slightly small here, but you don't have to size up, in my opinion. But if you have bigger breasts, this might not be the one for you. Like, if you size up, probably this part is gonna be too loose, and it's not gonna look great. But then if you stick to your usual size, your girls might come out. For me, I personally think the size of breast is probably max 34C, around that line. It's a side zipper closure. I shouldn't say love, but I really like the satin from Zara. I keep saying this. It's not too thin. It's actually thick enough to not to have it see-through or stick to the body. Yeah, it's actually pretty. Like, I like this shape as well. It is flattering on my body, considering it's a satin type of dress. And as you can see, this one, I thought it's a adjustable strap, but it is not adjustable. But it actually doesn't come down, so it's pretty good. And this part you can make a bow here, and yeah, it's actually, this part is self-tie, the chest part. I think it's great. So maybe even if you have bigger breasts, you can loosen it a little so it does stay. I mean, I can't tell you because I have clearly flat chest. We call it cutting board chest in Japan. But I love how it looks from the back. I like this little cutout. Yeah, it's really cute. It's very feminine dress. Yeah. Alright, so this is the next item. It's a 100% linen airline dress. I got size small, my usual size. And I think this one is really depending on preference. So first, if you're tall ladies, I'll just stick to your usual size. And now, if you're petite ladies, small breasts like me, up to your preference, I would personally size down to have it a little bit less volumey and then slightly, shorter, I think. But obviously, this size works well with me as well. I think it's, really up to your preference. So now, if you have bigger breast, then you're still a short lady, I think you should stick to your usual size, just to make sure this area there's enough fabric. If it's smaller, probably it's a little bit more narrow, and it might look a little awkward. So yeah, overall it is like a relaxed fit. You can size down or stick to your usual size, really depending on what type of fit you're looking for and your height and size of breast. Because it's really deep V, So yeah, in terms of the color, it is like a peachy, dusty peachy pink. So some people might not like it. It's not really vibrant. It is a lot more neutral tone. And if you love neutral color, this might be a great addition to add a little bit of like hint of color. It is pretty, but maybe for some ladies it might look kind of naked because of the color. It's not bad, not whoa, but it's kind of cool. Like, yeah. But anyhow, let's move on to next item. Alright, so this is the next item. This is a poplin dress, 100% cotton made. And there's no lining, but it's dark color, I mean it's black. It's not gonna be see-through and it's pretty like airy. A little bit of volume there, so I don't think you don't have to worry about much about, you know, your underwear being see-through and all. But in terms of the fit, first the length is a little bit weird length for me. I'm 5'2" once again. So if you're actually shorter ladies, then probably more like this, and I feel like that's kind of prettier. And obviously if you're taller ladies, it's gonna be shorter, and that's also stunning. But like here, it's like I don't think I can wear this one with the sneakers, and you can't really take them to tailor because there's beautiful design going on. But yeah. And so the fit here is not my favorite. The strap comes from kind of closer towards the center, and I personally like to have these straps coming a little bit out, especially when it's thick like this. It gives like a disproportion here and here, if that makes sense. And that could be a totally personal thing. If it doesn't bother, or if you have hair just to hide it, no problem. There we go. And the back, it is a self-tie here. By the way, I got size small, my usual size. Yeah, I'm not sure, I'm not convinced for this one. Like in terms of the sizing, it runs true to size. It is a side zipper closure. For a second, I thought it is actually a self-tie, like adjustable here going on, but you can't really adjust that. So it's almost pretty, but it's not perfect. I love the idea of this dress, but for me it's a fail. And also the print of this dress, it looks kind of cheap. Like this embroidery type of part, I like it. I think it's giving kind of like a designer, but like the print itself, when you look at it, it doesn't look as nice. I don't know. I was expecting something somewhat different. But yeah, that is it for this dress. Let's move on to next ones. So this is the next item. I got size small, my usual size, and it's a linen blend dress with a viscose. And the back part, it is actually adjustable here, so you can make it tighter or looser slightly. It's more for a strap. It's connected to the strap, I'm pretty sure. And the neckline, it's a sweetheart neck with a little bit of ruche going on. It is a very pretty dress in my opinion. However, one thing to keep it in mind is that a little bit on the tighter side. It's almost like a corset type of fit. So if you're looking for something a little bit more stretchy or more comfortable dress, this is not the one. But otherwise, I think it's really pretty. If you like the print or color, shape of it, it is a beautiful. It can be casual, can be a little dressed up type of like summer dress, sundress. Because it's linen blend, it's slightly itchy. Like not super itchy, but if you have very sensitive skin, then you might feel it a little bit itchy. Yeah, but let's move on to the next item. It's really similar, but my favorite puff is going on, so I'm kind of excited to try this. Alright, so this is the next item. I got size small, my usual size. This is a linen blend dress, once again. It is the puff sleeve. I love puff sleeves, but this one is not puffing enough for me. Like, but volume-wise, I like it, but length-wise, it's a little bit awkward length for my arms. So this is a no. Like, also, my arms is thick, that I know that, but it is a little bit tight. Like I would start to feel uncomfortable in a bit, especially this part is also kind of tight. Like it's stretchy, so I'm not gonna suffocate, but for arms, it's pretty tight. Like, but I just wanted to show you for an example, and I'm not trying to tell you like buy this or that, but it's really cute. This dress is from Goelia. It's a similar concept. It has a slit here, and this is made of silk, so I think it's a little bit more like flowy in a way, like airy. But what I want to tell you is the puff part. This is like my dream fit. Like you see the difference, the length of these puff sleeves. It's almost like a double the length. So for that reason, maybe not double, yeah, we're actually close to double the length. So for that reason, like, and I already have this. This is a no-go for me, but you know, it's really up to you. This is a lot more expensive. I get everybody's, you know, have all budgets and all. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the next item. Alright, so this is the next item. It's giving very sunscreeny to me. I got size small, my usual size. It runs true to size. It's very comfortable fit. Although this is like a same elastic going on, it's a lot more comfortable. And it is an off-shoulder dress, but you know, like off-shoulder is hit or miss in terms of like movement. But this one, it doesn't move. Amazing. However, in terms of the length, I am 5'2", 157 centimeter. It's almost dragging on the floor. If you're petite ladies, like 4'11", it's gonna drag on the floor. And you can take them to tailor, but it's not gonna be the same look. You know, it's gonna be all white and blue, light blue. The navy part and a little detail will be gone. So just keep that in your mind. But for taller ladies, obviously it's gonna be shorter. I think it's prettier, of course. Even your ankles are showing, I think it's really stunning. Like it creates nice shape overall. But even without showing your ankles, like I think it's really pretty. I mean, I'm really impressed. That part of shoulder does not bother me at all. It is elasticated really nicely, not too loose, not too tight. Very nice. In terms of the fabric, it's 100% made of cotton, so it's a lot breathable compared to polyester. I think linen cotton is like a must fabric for summer. It can be mixed with a viscose in my opinion, but if there's a polyester in it, unless it's a satin dress or something, especially daytime dress, your skin gonna hate you, you know. There's no lining, so it can be see-through. I'm wearing underwear that is kind of neutral tone, like my skin tone, so it's kind of hard to see, especially with indirect sunlight. But if it's so bright, like sunlight is going, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit see-through. But that's only one thing. And then you can adjust however you like. I mean, if you really like, you can bring it up. Like for example, if you're going to temple or church, you have to cover your shoulders and knees. But you kind of want to show a little bit more skin. I mean, it's probably same area. You know what I mean. And once you're out of church, temples, just bring it down and a little more sexy vibe, you know? I think this is a kind of cool dress. But yeah, let's move on to the next item. Alright, so this is the next item. I kind of gave up on buttoning here. I buttoned like this much. Now I gave it up on last 3 because it was taking a little too long of time. But anyhow, this is a cotton made short dress. I got size small, my usual size. And it runs true to size and you can tie here or you can tie at the back. But one thing is that it's good and bad. It depends on how you look at it. This tie is attached to the dress, so you can really remove it and change to different. And second thing is that the back part, there's elasticated going on, just like a thickness is the same as this tie that's attached to the dress. And you can kind of hide it if you tie it at the back, you know what I mean? But I'm no huge fan when the elastication is just a little bit. Might as well make it a whole back. Like again, I'll bring this all over like this, or like even previous items, it had whole elasticated chest area. That I'm totally fine with, but just a little strip, it looks, I don't know. Yeah. So that's two things that I'm not particularly fan of. But it has a pocket and I tested. It fits my Samsung 23 Ultra. That is amazing. It feels a little bit tight, but next small pocket, but it's actually deep. And as you can see, there is a cover at the bottom. Like, I don't know how to tell this. how to call this part. So even if you close it, the buttons stretch out a little bit, like your skin is still covered until a certain point. So I think that's a great design going on, but it just, I am not fan of this elastic bottom thingy. Well, let's move on to the next item. Alright, so this is the one last item. I got size extra small, which I sized down, and I would recommend you to size down, especially if you're petite ladies like me. This is a lot more like a volume, it has a volume, it's A-line dress. So I think if you stick to your usual size and if you're petite ladies, I think it's gonna overwhelm your body frame. But anyhow, I kind of feel like I'm a kid in this dress though. I don't know what it is. But yeah, this is also made of 100% cotton. See, like a lot of dresses that I reviewed today, it's either linen blend or cotton. Love that from Zara. Because Shein, they do have some cotton dress I've spotted, but a lot of them are, I mean, design is so pretty, I'm so tempted, but it is polyester, and I'm just not a big fan of polyester, especially for summertime dresses. Unless it's a satin dress. But even satin from Mango, they use viscose. Well, 50-50 probably. But yeah, anyhow, this one. The sleeves are a little bit short, not gonna lie. It's a little bit weird length. But you can open it and tuck it up. And yeah, the color, one big thing about this dress is that it's really see-through. You definitely want to have like slit underneath of this dress, and that way it doesn't become, you know, like see-through. Or if you're going for see-through vibe, I mean, I don't think this is gonna give you like a sheer trendy see-through vibe. It's just thin. So that's one thing to keep it in mind. But in terms of the sleeves, if you tuck it up like this, I personally don't find it any problem. Yeah, it is nice. This is like a not too casual, but a casual vibe with this sandal. But you can put a little bit of like a simple heels to make it a little bit more, you know, dinner-like outfit. Or obviously sneakers for a more daytime active day. This is actually a pretty dress. So flowy. But anyhow, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please do subscribe. That's gonna be my motivation to make more videos like this one. And also, I would love to have you in this community. And yeah, thank you so much for watching to that. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye now!